It does sound good, doesn't it? Right, the gentleman who organises these private test days is Scott Lurie down there with the V6 Turbo Corsa. Earlier, a nice little checkout pass, and he said he's never felt anything pull like that before. 193, 60 foot. At the 8th mile, doing 110. Scott Lurie goes through with a 11.05, 140 miles an hour. There's a mighty sounding BMW M3. Aloha.
How are we doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I thought I'd come and milk the opportunity. I've never been in the tower. No.
10 seconds.
I'm not going to move mine. Yeah, well, I've been there. 30, but my own fault. Didn't obviously die. I was just going to see how he fell through third and fourth, but.
Oh, so it's not just went with.
Yeah, just had a right bollocking off Chris.
Nothing in the cooler.
No. But yeah, no.
It's right. It's just in case you control sorted. It's on slick. I don't quite think they're track slick. Still, 114 at the 8th mile and goes through with a 10.17 and 148. Yeah. That's what I do that. Oh. T-shirt. Also, I've only got the 10-second ones. It's the kind of fat, kind of faster for door slammers.
Right.
Plus, technically, I only do 2XL.
He's kind of fat, kind of fast.
Well, you've got to be fat.
We should be triple XL.
I do up to 5XL. 2XL to 5XL. You've got to be. Well, I did question. I was like, should I include an XL in there? Well, then technically, it has got one X. Let me do Mr. Duffy. Alright, next pairing. Mr. Duffy is underneath the tower. See it on the track there. Yeah, he's hardly doing 113.
Stickers. Oh, right.
Another rain. Okay. Did you want all the other ones?
Yeah. Oh,
They're all £2 each.
I'll put them all down the street. Yeah.
Well. 10. You can have the old school ones.
Okay.
You want a blue one? Right, next up, Martin Dainty underneath with the Slick Tricks Racing Lane. He's got the Vauxhall Nova. He's taking on the Mitsubishi Evolution. That Mitsubishi Evolution went into the 11s earlier this morning. That little Nova can hook up 164, 60 foot at the 8th mile, doing 118. Martin Dainty goes through the top end with a 10-11 and 147. Can we pick up Anthony Mincher. He's got to have some luck sometime. Not knocking on the 9-second door. His personal best is a 10.03 at 142 miles an hour. 175, 60 foot. The 8th mile side by side with BMW doing 109. And Anthony Mincher goes A to B, 138 miles an hour with a 10.53. I'm more glad to see him just go A to B.
Yes. That's
28.
Yeah. That's all right. What you do. Thank you.
Put it towards me. Big go pros. We'll go pros after we did the thing with Terry.
Yeah.
On my drag star, I'd always just swap in between the cases.
Yeah.
And so I bought 3 more go cases so that when we do compliment later in the next round, I can have one on each car.
That'd be good.
I've got Simon Terry now. Right. I try and make the program with the 3 of them.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I bet you both the cars will go.
Cool. That's it. That's all I see is the roof car.
Yeah.
You get to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a sunny day. You get a sunny day, the sun's beaming in, and I'm like,
From down, down. Yes. Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to pull the end off when I get home tonight and just make sure I'm not completely functional. Cool. I don't think I have.
no worries.
But yeah, I'll be entering that on tonight.
That's what I like to hear.
Sam, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Raggy himself. Wow. Draggy falls over for a close-up shot with Kieran. It's the best way, I suppose, to get a thumbnail, isn't it? Just literally pull up in front of him and go, that'll do. Hi, Chris. Okay, right, BMW on a solo pass. Okay, Vinnie Davis with the Ford Focus, drive, Cosworth Power, regular entertainer here at the Yam Yam Racing Private Test Days. That's through the course mile with an 11.11, 132 miles an hour. Mohammed. Off the start line there. It's going to need some big back end power to respond to the top end, which is not going to happen on this run. 12.15 to an 11.68. Hey, Phil Swell making it around for his first run of the day with the can. So in the back of that camper van is a Omega 3 litre V10 box Vauxhall. It's taking on the Audi R8. This could be quite interesting. Bit of an error there. $9.58. Oh, there we go. The Rapid Rattlers back around again. So earlier, he went 11.38. Got another 159. The 8th mile coming up. 96 miles an hour. It's going to be another low 11-second pass for the Rapid Rattler. 11.36 at 119. Good afternoon. Sorry, my iPad froze for a while, so I haven't seen any of these comments at all. They've just literally appeared all in one go. Wolfman in the house. Surprised to see people in the stands on a Monday. Yeah, this is a private test day organised by Yam Yam Racing. Do 3 of them in the year. Monday morning, not Monday morning, Monday Drag Club. It's great fun. Much better than being at work. Next one is on the 12th of June, and then the third one is on the 25th of September. 25th of September being the day after the national finals. So if anyone's doing national finals, what you want to do is just get yourself signed up to the test day on the Monday, because you're already here. You might as well just use the Monday morning test day. John Crawford said, has Jake improved on the 12.6? No, we've not seen Jake since his last run. So hopefully everyone's good and you're enjoying it. Again, please make sure, if you're watching this on Facebook, give it a like and use the comment, and I'll see them as they come in, and I'll reply to you when I can, when we get a bit of downtime. If you're watching on YouTube, we have succeeded in passing 500 subscribers. Thank you very much. Let's keep going. We want to try and hit 1,000 by the time we come around to Door Slammers, which is in a month's time. We have already announced today that we are doing the raffle for VIP at Door Slammers on the 19th and 21st of May. So for just £10, you can get yourself a ticket, and someone will be our VIP for the weekend. 2 weekend tickets, 2 seats up in the VIP grandstands. We'll kit you both out with merchandise. Continuing on. All right, Scott Collin back round with the Ford 100E. Now earlier he had a nice little tickle down. He said, I'm not going to be going above 100 miles an hour, very much down. And he went 110 on his very first pass. 2.2 60 foot, so he's knocked 0.5 off his 60 foot, doing 92 at the 8th, and goes through with a 1240 at 123 miles an hour. That's pretty successful. There you go. Ashley Allen says, how is Scott getting on? Scott's put in a couple of passes today. He ran his first 140 mile an hour pass. They've all been 12s if I remember quick, but basically taking it easy off the start line and putting the power in the back end. Ollie Waterhouse. Ollie Waterhouse? Ollie Whitehouse. That's the one. Ollie Whitehouse. This is really surprising him every time. He loses a bit of power. Now his plan for today is just getting from A to B, putting some solid passes, and then hopefully we'll put the gas on later on this afternoon. The BMW goes 1086 at 137 to Ollie's 1331 at 95 miles an hour. Dave, Stu got a bit excited earlier. He put a note on the top of his car saying he was going to run a 9.99. Unfortunately, bogged off the start line. But car's still running, going round and round. Wait to see him come down in the lanes. Dougie says, how's the front-wheel drive getting on? Ahmed went 8.8 and 170 straight off the trailer, as he said he would. We've seen Brad Morgan. He went 10.4. First time ever in the 10s. Unfortunately, lifted the head on that one. It was only supposed to be a checkout pass, but it went well. Too well. Who else? We've got Alan Duffy's been going around doing laps, doing low tens we've seen out of him, but he seems to be lifting towards the top end of the track. Raggy again, low tens. Mark Dainty, low tens. Grant, tens. The usual. So it looks like issues for the Anglia, unfortunately, at the top end of the track. The BMW goes through with a 1268 and 119. So below the tower, we've got Dominic Caliste with the Vauxhall Corsa. This Corsa has been built for Street Weekend that's coming up in June. It's a race starting here at Santa Pod Raceway, heading up to York, and then back down to Santa Pod Raceway. But you've got to be able to do 400 miles in your race car. This is no Trailer Queens. He's taking on the Audi RS3. So at the moment we're just waiting at the top end. We're just waiting for the Anglia to make the turn in. So just bear with us 2 seconds. So as I was saying, Dominic down there, the guy's built that car. It's fully road legal. Whilst he's running on drag slips at the moment. But in May, he'll be coming to Santa Pod Raceway on the Friday. He'll be putting in the pass. If he's happy with that, he'll be setting off to York, to Melbourne Raceway up in York, which is 200 miles away. He's got to do a couple of stops on the way. Then on the Saturday, he'll be putting in a pass at Melbourne Raceway. If he's happy with that, he shall then set off back down to Santa Pod Raceway with a couple of stops on the way. And then putting in a final pass here at Santa Pod Raceway on the Sunday. His combined 3 runs will give him his total. And then hopefully, if he's the fastest front-wheel drive out of the lot, he could be taking £250 that European front-wheel drive have put in the pot. And as you can see, 12-second car. Don't be scared. There may be some 9-second cars out there, but can they do 400 miles? That's the question. Okay, track is clear. That's a launch. 168 for Dominic. At the 8th mile, the little Corsa is doing 95 miles an hour. The Audi's going to get there first. But Dominic goes through another 98, 122 miles an hour. Nice. Darren down there, a little bit happy with that. More 1069. So as the cars keep coming thick and fast on this Monday morning drag club, don't forget there's another one coming up on the 12th of June. Places available, and also on the 25th of September, the day after the national finals. If you're watching this on European Front-Wheel Drive and you're planning to race at the national finals, why not extend the weekend to a 4-day weekend? You get a test day on the Monday. That makes sense. You're already here. didn't take long. Vinny Davis back around again with the Ford Focus. He's taking on another one of these super quick BMWs. Versus Outlaw Anglia. $175 to a 1073, 128, 125. Phil Swelled back round again. Look at it. Spent most of the day in the pits. We've seen it twice within 10 minutes. So last run, Phil Swell was racing the Audi R8. Now he's up against a BMW. Let's be honest, every vehicle that we've seen on the drag strip from the BMWs today have been super fast performance. This one has been as quick as 11:44 at 128 miles an hour. I love it, Dean. 168 is not bad. Not bad, that's fantastic. A brilliant little car you built. Sean Bradford, can you still use the slicks for racing or trimming again? Yes. So when you're on the road, obviously you've got to be in road legal trim. But when you get to the drag strip, you can put your slicks on, you can empty your car, put in a pass. Then you've got to put it all back again and drive. Perfect again for your car, 12-second car. That's what's going to win it. It's going to be an 11-second or a 12-second car because that is a long drive. 400 miles is a lot. Aaron Huxley back around again. It's taking on Alex Stevenson. Once again, Aaron Huxley trying to chop the tree down the front left leg. Goes to the finish line with 11:58 at 119 to an 11:66 at 118 miles an hour. Yeah. Chris Waterhouse. And again. That's a bit more aggressive off the start line. 147 60 foot. At the 8th mile, doing 107. 141. Back rattler. At the 8th mile, going through the gears, 96. We're going to go 11.37 at 121 miles an hour. Hey up. Paul Finneck in the house. How you doing, buddy? Andy's putting some good passes today. Right, Harvey Bogle out for his first run of the day with a full throttle motors limited BMW. How low into the 10s can he go? He goes 10.06 and 129 miles an hour to the Audi R8's 10.81 and 132.
Simon Cronin.
Simon goes 193, 103 at the 8th, and goes through the quarter mile with an 11.33 at 129. But in the other lane, the Kestrel Beer lane, we have son of YouTube star. 17.61, 78 miles an hour. That's a good pass. Sign him up for VW Sportsman. What are you on about? Hey, Mazda's back round again. He's got his helmet sorted. Andy Harris back round for another run with his escort. Paul Finneck was tuned in from Malta a minute ago. Driver of the Andy Harris car that is kept over on the beautiful sunny island. 129 miles an hour for the Supra. Another good run for him. Right, Andy Harris, burnout complete. Last run was a 1082 at 122 miles an hour. 149, 60 foot. At the 8th mile, 100 miles an hour. Andy Harris goes through with a 1079, 121. Every run that car gets quicker. Stuart Hodgson underneath the tower. His messages are getting cheekier and cheekier. So, cameras out. Currently the BMW is out in front. Stu's trying to catch up. We've got 11:52 to 11:74. We've got Mark Beswick coming back round with the Rover for his second run of the day. Okay, so it's going to be a solo run for Mark Beswick. As much as the BMW no doubt wants to take him on. It's a strong launch, 143. A little bit of a mid-track wiggle. The 8th mile doing 83 miles an hour. Goes through 1199 at 111. Joe Colclough underneath the tower with the Pontiac Trans Am, one of our nostalgia super stock races. Again, a couple of weeks' time, we have the Festival of Power here at Sandapod Raceway. We're going to see loads of people in nostalgia super stock. Pontiac away first with a 169, 62 and 89 at the 8th. BMW doing 105, drives around him. 11, 19 and 130. Well, one BMW away. Our second RM3 is kind of bumping. Not going to improve on his 11 and that. Okay, it's the first time we've seen the Supra. He goes through at 1177 to 121. Glenn Davis. So a few pairs of bikes. We'll be running through these. What's that? 980 and a 1014. Next pairing. 17 and a 1302. Our rapid rattlers back around again. This is going to be quick. And another new personal best. Anthony Mincher. Back around. Paul Beattie. Two VWDLC members facing off against each other. It's almost like we've moved a week forward, and it is VWDLC heads up. Once again, breaking something on the transmission, so it's going to be all about Paul Beattie in the Kestrel Beer Lane. 106 at the 8th, and he goes through with a 1061 and 132. Okay, well, while we just leave Anthony's car, obviously don't forget, next weekend, as I literally just said, you just saw a couple of them, GTI Springfest here at Santa Pod Raceway. We've got Run What You Run on the Saturday, rolls into GTI Springfest on the Sunday. So if you're a Volkswagen Audi Group fan, come along for that. Bit of Run What You Run, bit of show and shine. Round one of the VWDRC Heads Up Championship. Weekend after that, here again at Santa Pod Raceway. If you are watching on YouTube or if you're subscribed to our channel, European Front Wheel Drive, each day you'll get an update as we follow the comp eliminator class. You may have seen some of the videos we did with Terry Newton. If you like them, let me know what you want to see more of, or let me know if there's something else I should add to those videos. Now, of course, this time we're going to have Terry Newton, we're going to have Ahmed Jamshed, and we're going to have Simon Crowley. So I'll be following the three of them throughout the weekend. Weekend after that, we're heading over to Italy. We're going to Ravasano Dragway, which is just an hour away from Milan. So looking forward to seeing what vehicles they've got out there. It's an airfield track, but still see some good times. It is a round of drag race union. So there is cars that run in Pro ET and cars that run in Super Pro ET. So we're talking about cars capable of running down into the sevens with rear wheel drive, obviously. But there are front wheel drive cars there that we look If you are of Italian racers or fans out there and you know we're coming over, if you fancy buying yourself some European front-wheel drive merch, you can save yourself some postage by ordering today on the website and click collect from track and let us know and we'll just bring it over with us. We've got the hats, we've got hoodies, we've got t-shirts. Got them all. Pink for the ladies, blue for the boys. Standard. On same weekend, unfortunately, we couldn't be in Malta. They have round 2 of the MDRA drag racing series, 4th, 5th, and 6th and 7th of May. So you've got the open front-wheel drive class and all the bracket class, the index classes, outlaw front-wheel drive as well. Obviously, normally we do the commentary there, but that is in March. And of course, we'll be back in November. You can see the full calendar for Malta. And if you ever fancy a trip to Malta, round 1's done. Obviously, round 2 coming up on the 5th, 6th, 7th of May. Round 3 is in July. That's the night event where you start on the Thursday. We start racing at 7 o'clock in the evening and we race till 3 o'clock in the morning. That happens Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And obviously, no race on the Sunday because the event is done. I think, was it 2020 COVID year when we went out there in July? We were doing trophy presentations at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So if you want a bit of a summer sun, head out to Malta and check out the rounds. And obviously, the MDRA final in November. That's the big one. That's one that everyone from Europe heads to Malta. All the other racetracks are closed. It's just literally Malta left. So come and join us for that. And of course, if you ever go out to Malta, feel free to get your car from Aquarius Rent-A-Car. If you use info@aquariusrentcar.com, quote European front-wheel drive, you get a little bit of discount on your hire car rental. Our events coming up. You've got the races in Greece. We've literally just had the Grigno race that unfortunately was cancelled for the cars. We've got the Sierras race coming up on April the 22nd and 23rd. Looking to be a real good entry for that. We've already seen that Fotis is going with the Peugeot 106, trying to run his first 8-second pass. No, you've got Demetrius Pantras out there, Demetrius Batassos as well. The RTMG guys that will be taking some vehicles out, of course. Looking forward to seeing what their Mark 8 Golf will do. So loads of events coming up around Europe. Of course, that's just a couple of countries. If you go onto European Front Wheel Drive on the Facebook page, you can see a map of Europe that we did the other day that features all the racetracks that are featuring on the calendar for 2023. On a post we did the other day, including all the calendar events. So if you want to find out an event in a country, just check that out, that post. Right, so a little bit of track prep. If you're watching this, pop something in the comments. It'll pop up on the screen. We'll have a little chat, pass some time. I think we've passed the 500 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you very much for doing that today. It's popped on about another 30 subscribers. So if you're watching via our YouTube channel, give it a share, give it a like, pop a comment in. And there's plenty of videos on there, from videos like I visited Greece and went to a Grigno Raceway. I visited Malta and went to How Far Raceway. As you can tell, in a couple of weeks' time, you're going to get I visited Italy and went to Ravazzano. We're going to Sierras in Greece later this year. We're going back to Klastras. We're going to Pila in Poland. We're going to Chiep in Sweden. Nitro Olympics, Hockenheim in Germany. Later in the year, we're going on Drag Week. So we're doing, I believe it is 9 drag strips in 11 days. So you'll be seeing a load of American drag strip videos. Hopefully we'll get to Romania in October. And then November will again be Greece. No, will be Maryland as we go to World Cup finals. And then we go to Sierras in Greece and straight on to Malta. So loads of race coverage coming up. So please do follow European Front Wheel Drive on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. Racing.
Morris versus
Next pair, the Morris 8. Alex Stevenson taking on Craig Evans with the Raggy Conversions Corsa. Craig goes 166.60 foot. The 8th mile power wiggle, 122 miles an hour, and Craig Evans goes through with a 985, 154 miles an hour. That's his first 9-second pass of the day, possibly of the year. I'm trying to think. He's had a tough season so far. Joe Colclough back around again. We've been getting in a few laps today. They're making use of today. Run number 4, all in the 12s. So the M3 taking on the M2. Right. Can we see the M3 go quicker than 10.11, doing 115 at the 8th mile? Yay! 9.90, 147 miles an hour. That's his first 9-second pass of the day. bag. That's a nice little launch one. It's got 164, 60 foot. The 8th mile doing 110. Scott Lurie goes through with a 10:29, 137.
Hands up there, Butch, you're right. Good, you can't say that.
Link back round again. One little slight log on the start line, unfortunately, this time. It's better. Martin Datey taking on the Audi R8. On launch by the Nova, 159, 60 foot. At the 8th mile, the Audi R8 is watching the Nova doing 120 and a 986 and 149 miles an hour. You hear the boys cheering downstairs. Right, that's not far off his personal best, 973 at 149.
Right, mate, pulled over towards the wall, they're going to let the toe off. It's halfway. Which is, I don't know, he come past me carrying loads of speed and then he just pulled up. You'd already sent off.
Okay, so just waiting on the vehicle that was in the Slick Tricks Racing as it comes to an abrupt stop after the finish line. So we're just waiting for that to be recovered from the top end. So just bear with us 2 seconds. So still getting a few posts up. Dan, you having a good day? Thumbs up, that's what we like to see. Hey, he's got his cover sorted. Well, good to see that McCallum's got his his little tornado cover sorted after earlier's run. He thought he's going to race the tractor. Okay, well, that's all the prep done. So we can get back to 2 lanes. Plenty of vehicles in the parent lanes. Alan Duffy at the head of the lanes. He's coming back round again. Good to see him. Some laps in. People downstairs cheering. Come on. Wow, you know you've got a crew with you. That's his best launch of the day. 161.60 foot for Alan. At the 8th mile, 117, and Alan Duffy goes through 995, 147. Back in the 9s. Taking on the polo. And being son. Getting hooked by this. Alright. So the Escort goes through with a 15.51 and Robert goes through with a 17.54, 79 miles an hour. Hey, there's a new car in the lane. So, I think that is the ex-John Sleeth Chevrolet pickup that is no longer diesel. Jeff Ball's down there. He's helping out the crew as well. Stuart something on his side of his car. What have we got? Stuart Smith with a Chevy S10 truck. So if you're a regular, comes along to door slammers. You'd have seen this truck running in the Pro door slammer class. It used to be diesel. Right, what else have we got in the comments? Alan Kenyon. Stuck at work, wish I could be there. The Focus is nearly ready to go. Terry Newton has got me some slicks, and I'm staring down the barrel of an 11-second pass. Yes. Someone tell Darren or Dean I'm at the post office to send him something. He ain't answering for his address. There you go. Darren Dewhurst or Dean Dewhurst. Are you here? Look at your phone. Connor is trying to get hold of you. You're part of the service, you see. And with a smile. Right, here we go. Stuart Smith coming around with the S10 pickup. Thank you very much, Mr. Pudge. No turbo LS. So an LS in the truck now. Burnout complete. Tyres cleaned. It's going to be almost a checkout pass, I would assume, for Stuart Smith with the Chevy S10. Okay, right. Chris Waterhouse, back around again. Last run was looking strong. Not sure what happened there. So from here you can see Chris just wiggling the gear stick. Other than that, I don't know what happened. we've got underneath the tower Scott Collin back round with Adrenaline Rush. His Ford 100E that he's just coming in for a little bit of test passing. Said, I doubt I'll even see 100 mile an hour this weekend, today, being a Monday. We've already seen well over 120 miles an hour. Burnout this time as well. We like it. So a gentle launch off the start line, goes 166, 60 foot. At the 8th mile, doing 108 miles an hour. Scott Collin goes 10, 23, 131 miles an hour. Team rapid rattler background again. So this little normally aspirated Peugeot 205, every run in the 11s. Last run was 11:33. That's his personal best. Start again, 158, 60 foot. At the 8th mile, doing 96 miles an hour. It's going to be 11.3 or 11:28, 119 again. Personal best. Okay, I'll see. Whatever issue with Chris's car has been sorted. $159.64. The 8th mile doing 107, and Chris Waterhouse starts 136. 42. Finishes. BMW taking on the Escort. BMW goes through with a 1629. Talk about cutting it close with a passenger. Oh, Ollie Whitehouse. Back again. Nick Ross says what time the lady's up to 5 o'clock today, so we've got an hour and a half left. For anyone watching on the live stream, I can tell you now the iPad has only got 13% battery left. Hopefully that'll last us to the end. We'll see. Whitehouse so far today. He goes 1.50 for 75 of the 8th. That's second to first. Was a bit lazy, but still 93 miles an hour. We're going to get 96 again. 6 again. So we're getting later in the day here at the Major Drag Club. Quite a few cars are putting their passes. They've gone home. The lane starts. Get a little bit more